those people out, and we've been doing that.
See, it's a hidden war. So y'all got to understand that this spiritual war that we are in is far more than what the eyes can see. See, right now, we are living in a deep spiritual war, but the fact that it's manifesting out in the physical, we don't see behind the veil. Okay, let me tell y'all what's going on right now. The fact that we are living in different dimensions at one time and we don't see it because we only see it on a 3D level. These mental illness children that y'all see, there's nothing wrong with these children. All of these children and adults that have mental illness, these children and these adults come from different galaxies. They different types of beings. And their frequency is so high, their vibration is so high until they can't comprehend on a 3D level the way an average human being can. They can't comprehend. They see everything different. They see in different colors. They see different visions because their consciousness is still with them. It may have like decreased a little, but it is so strong until it can't come down. So when you have these children that are born into this earth and they have a mental illness, the reason why they call it a mental illness because they are not on the same mental level as everybody else, so they call it an illness. So what they do is they give your child medication. They give your child intense counseling so that case he can be on the level with everybody else. So if your son is always hyper all the time, your son is not hyper because something is wrong with him. Your son is hyper because his vibration is too high. It's like this boy can manifest real quick. Everything that he see, he's filled with excitement. And a lot of times, and it's a lot of things. A lot of mental illness people, they hear voices. They are very clairaudient. I mean, this is why we got to really spiritually get to know ourselves. And to be real honest with you all, mental illness adults and children are actually smarter than the average human being. Look at Elon Musk. Look at Albert Einstein. Look at Tesla. These men have mental illnesses. A mental illness person has more knowledge and wisdom and can pick up more than the average human being. So what they have been doing now is that the fact that they are aware about this, and we are not, because we basic human beings, when every creation that they have made to underdeveloped human beings, it has not worked. Because when we take these prenatal vitamins, when we take these formulas, drink these formulas and flood this needle, it is basically to hinder us and keep us far away from who we are. So if you having children that are still having mental illnesses after the mother has been drinking all this shit and taking all these pills, you would think that as much poison as they have been giving us as mothers with the baby in us, it will mess the kids up to where as though the kids wouldn't come out with a mental illness. So they're not mad because more kids are coming out mental illness. They are mad because what they are doing to stop the mental illness is not working. All these children right now that are being born since 2015, these are smart ass fucking babies. They know how to work computers before the big sister and the mother do. They are walking before they are 1 year old. They are sitting their heads up. They are aware. These children that are now being born are going to be the one that's going to, I believe in my opinion, it's going to be around doing, it's another part of life that's going to happen. I believe these are going to be the saints. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. So I think it started back in 2010. But the reason why that they are so concerned with these mental illness children, because these mental illness are basically superhumans. They got supernatural abilities. And the fact that we as human beings and we live in a country that is deceiving us, whenever we have a child, and you should be blessed as a parent to have a child with a mental illness. You should be blessed. I don't like saying the word blessed, but you should be beyond grateful. You should be in a bliss that you are a parent of a child that has mental illness. Because that means you were chosen to give birth to that child, just like Mary was chosen to give birth to Jesus. So I believe that the reason why Trump is also talking about these prisons, because a lot of adults and a lot of children with autism, if you don't know how to talk to them or treat them, they can be very, they can be a time bomb. But I truly believe that the reason why he's talking about building so many prisons now is not, a lot of people think that it's going to be because they're trying to get all these young boys, all these young black boys, they try and get rid of the black people and put all the black people. No, they're not going to put none of these black boys or these young people in prisons. They're not going to do that. They know that the energy that is changing on this earth, people with mental illness are going to get touched first. Because they are so, it's like they're here, but they are not here. And the more they know, the more educated they get. And if they got energies hitting them, they are going to change. And you're gonna have people down here that's gonna be very, see, I was trying to tell my friend, but I don't like talking to certain people. They don't really care about putting all these criminals in prisons. They need these criminals on the ground because they the ones killing people off for them. Why put Tyrone in prison when he done murdered 6 people already? Let's just throw him in jail and use taxpayer money to rehabilitate him. And this dude right here gonna kill at least 3 people. And all these crimes that's going on that nobody can solve, nobody know. They not. This is all part of the depopulation. So they ain't gonna put all these criminals in prisons like that. They're gonna keep these criminals out here. Cause how you expect to depopulate and you killing everybody that can help you? Why is I'm gonna kill this dude and I know he's capable of killing 6 people in a week? That's helping the system. So I'll wait till he kill those 6 and then we'll reprogram his ass, send somebody else out there. That's why they told us in the movie they clone Tyrone. They create criminals. They create these clones and criminals and NPCs. Because while all these clones and criminals and NPCs is all over the world creating chaos and all this shit, they are experimenting on the good ones. This is what they said in the movie They Clone Tyrone. He said that shit out of his own mouth. He said, we created these clones. Majority of the people that live around you are NPCs so we can experiment. He said, America's an experimental lab. So I believe that it's going to be a lot of people that's going to be changing, and they're going to be resilient. They're going to be resilient. I'm trying to tell you, and they're going to want to put them in a prison. But it ain't going to be. I don't think that these prisons is what y'all think it is. This energies. It's energies. It's more than one kind of energy, but it's one energy. It's one energy, but it's the divine energy. And there's going to be some people down here that's going to be starting some shit. But it ain't going to be the kind of shit y'all think. It won't be no violent. It's going to be like, people going to see it. Y'all going to see it. I'm trying to tell you. It's about to be some, and I'm trying to tell you, get your kids out of the school system. But if you got a child and they in the school system and they got mental illness, they on IEP, they coming after you first. So I get my kids out of the schools and start homeschooling. If you can't afford to do that, keep a close eye on your kids. Make sure your kids is telling you what's going on, because I'm trying to tell y'all, you got to do it. If you can't do it, then it is what it is. It's fine, because everybody can't afford to do that. I understand, but they said the children are our future.